Hello my dear students, welcome back to my class Easy Maths by Sukumar. Before I start my class, I request everyone please like, share and subscribe my channel. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment box. See students, the main reason to start this channel is I want every student to make understand well this mathematics. So my dear students, please watch all the videos. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment box. Thank you very much. See, in the last class we discussed about basic proportionality theorem and its converse. Now coming to third question in exercise 8.1 for AP students and fourth sum for CBSE exercise 6.2. The question is like this. In the given figure, DE is parallel to AC and DF is parallel to AE. DF is parallel to AE and DE is parallel to AC. Right. Prove that BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. Okay. See, I will write here what is given in the statement. Here in this figure, DE is parallel to AC and DF is parallel to AE. DE is parallel to AC and DF is parallel to AE. What is to be proved here? To prove BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. Okay, let me do proof. Okay, see students, here DE is parallel to BC. This DE is parallel to BC. That means I will take in triangle ABC. This DE is parallel to AC. I will write here. DE is parallel to AC. Can you see it? DE is parallel to AC. Now we will take another triangle. What is the triangle here? This DF is parallel to AE means, so this triangle is ABE. In triangle ABE, this DF is parallel to AE. DF is parallel to AE. Understand? So in this triangle ABC, what? This DE is parallel to AC. So we can apply basic proportionality theorem. So what is basic proportionality theorem? If a line is parallel to one side of a triangle, it will divide the other two sides in the same ratio. Yesterday we discussed it. It will divide other two sides in the same ratio. That means here this DE is parallel to AC means, see, BE by EC is equal to BD by DA. So what is the reason? Since basic proportionality theorem, BE by EC is equal to BD by DA. Understand students? Here this DE is parallel to AC. In this triangle ABC, this is DE parallel to AC. Therefore BE by EC is equal to BD by DA. Coming to this triangle ABE, DF parallel to AE, again from basic proportionality theorem, what? BF by FE. DF is parallel to AE means BF by FE is equal to what? BD by DA. So again basic proportionality theorem we used since basic proportionality theorem. Right. Now this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now here if you observe the two equations here, that RHS, right hand sides, BD by DA, here also BD by DA. they are equal, then from equation 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, BE by EC is equal to BF by FE. BE by EC is equal to BF by FE. So what is to be proved here? BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. So here also we use basic proportionality theorem only. See my dear students, in the fourth question in exercise 8.1 or fifth question in exercise 6.2 for CBSE students, the question is like this. Prove that a line drawn through a midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. See my dear students, have you ever learned this theorem? This theorem, it was in 9th class textbook also. See, there we proved in a long process. But here, after we learn this basic proportionality theorem, this proof is very simple, very easy. Okay, let me explain here. See, a line drawn through a midpoint. This is the midpoint. A line drawn through a midpoint of one side of a triangle and parallel to another side. That means this line is drawn through midpoint of one side of a triangle and parallel to another side. That means this L is parallel to BC. And what is to be proved? It bisects the third side. That means it's bisecting AC means what? That AE and EC are equal. That means E is the midpoint. See, in 9th class, if you go back to 9th, how we proved this theorem? Do you remember that? We produced this DE to F such that AD is equal, this BD is equal to CF. And we proved there these two triangles, that means ADE and CEF are congruent to each other. Then we showed it's a parallelogram. It's a long process, but here our proof is very, very simple after we learned this basic proportionality theorem. Okay, see, let me write what is given here. In triangle ABC, what is given? This line is drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. That means AD is equal to BD. AD and BD are equal. That means D is the midpoint. So if AD is equal to BD means what? AD by BD is equal to 1. That ratio should be equal to 1. Right. Very good. And one more thing given here. This L is parallel to BC. This L is parallel to BC. This is also given. Right. Now what we have to prove here? To prove, see my dear students, to prove this line divides, that means bisecting the third side. Bisecting means it divides it into two equal parts. That means AE is equal to EC. This is to be proved. That means E is the midpoint of AC. Understand students? If a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle and parallel to another side, these two things are given. L is parallel to BC. And what is to be proved? This line divides the third side. That means bisecting the third side. Divides the third side equally means bisecting the third side. That means AE should be equal to EC. Right. Coming to the proof here, students. Again, we use the basic proportionality theorem. Here, this in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. This is given, no students? This is given. DE is parallel to BC. L is parallel to BC. DE is also part of L, right? Now we can apply basic proportionality theorem. So whenever this line is parallel to one side of a triangle, according to basic proportionality theorem, it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. That means AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. But AD by BD means 1. Why? AD is equal to BD. Since D is the midpoint, it is given in the statement. Therefore, instead of this, we can write 1 is equal to AE by EC. By cross multiplication, AE is equal to EC. Therefore, AE is equal to EC means what? This line bisecting the third side. It's very simple, easy. Therefore, L bisects AC. I will write here only. L bisects AC. Hence, it is proved. Okay, students. Here, fifth sum. And this is 8th sum in exercise 6.2 for CBSE students. 8th sum in 6.2 for CBSE students. What is given here? Prove that a line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. That means in a triangle, a line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. So in this triangle, ABC, D and E are the midpoints. A line is joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively. So this is a line joining the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle. So what is to be proved here? This line is parallel to the third side. That means DE is parallel to BC. We have to use here converse of basic proportionality theorem. It is another simple sum, very simple sum. Okay, right. See what is given, students. In triangle ABC, can you understand my handwriting? Okay, please I will improve my handwriting, right? If it is bad, I will improve, definitely, right? In triangle ABC, what? D is the midpoint. That means D is the midpoint. D and E, I will write. D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively. AB and AC respectively. Okay, that means AD is equal to BD. Excuse me. That means AD by BD is equal to what? 1. That means AD by BD is equal to 1. Okay, here E is the midpoint of AC means AE is equal to EC. That means AE by EC is also equal to 1. Right. So what is to be proved here? To prove this DE is parallel to BC. This DE is parallel to BC. That is to be proved. Understand? It's very, very simple. Here D is the midpoint and E is the midpoint of AB and AC respectively. Therefore, this line is parallel to BC. We should prove that this line is parallel to BC. Okay. I will write proof. Only 2 or 3 steps. Here, D is the midpoint and E are the midpoint. D and E are the midpoints. See, what is AD by BD, students? According to this sum, AD by BD is equal to 1. Similarly, what is AE by EC, students? AE by EC is also 1. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, what do you write, students? AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Both right hand sides are equal, then we can equalize the left hand sides. That means AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Okay. See, when this AD by BD is equal to AE by EC, according to the converse of basic proportionality theorem, if a line divides other two sides in the same ratio, then that line is parallel to the third side. That means this DE is parallel to BC, since converse of basic proportionality theorem. Understand? It's very simple. The reason is AD is equal to BD, that means AD by BD is equal to 1. Here you can write, since AD is equal to BD. Excuse me. E is the midpoint of AC, that means AE is equal to, since AE is equal to EC. Therefore, from 1 and 2, AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Why? According to converse of basic proportionality theorem, D is parallel to BC. Sixth question. In exercise 8.1. Fifth question for CBSE students in exercise 6.2. Right. What is the question here? In the given figure, DE is parallel to this DE is parallel to OQ. DE parallel to OQ. And this DF is parallel to OR. In this given figure, DE parallel to OQ. And this DF is parallel to OR. Show that this EF is parallel to QR. See, my dear students, if you observe these sums, second sum, third sum, and the sixth sum, and that seventh sum, all the sums are in the same model only. Okay, if you learn one sum perfectly, then automatically all the sums are very easy for you, right? See here, this what? DE is parallel to OQ. So, what is given in the statement here? In the figure, this DE is parallel to OQ and that DF is parallel to OR. And what is to be proved there? To prove what? This EF is parallel to QR. EF is parallel to QR. Okay, coming to the proof. Here also I will take two triangles. To make it easy, I will take two triangles side by side. Right. First one is PQO is one triangle. PQO. In triangle PQO, other side PRO. In triangle PRO, PQO is one triangle, PRO is another triangle. In the two triangles, this ED is parallel to QO, no? ED is parallel to QO. PQO triangle, ED is parallel to QO. Okay, then immediately one thing should come into our mind. What is that? Basic proportionality theorem. Whenever a line is parallel to one side of a triangle, it will divide the other two sides. That means PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO. Since basic proportionality theorem. This is equation 1. Coming to the right side of triangle PRO, this DF is parallel to OR. Here, this DF is parallel to OR. Therefore, again by basic proportionality theorem, this DF is parallel to OR means PD by DO is equal to PF by FR. Since basic proportionality theorem, this is equation number 2. Understand? See, in triangle PQO, ED parallel to QO, then PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO. In the right side triangle PRO, DF parallel to OR, then PD by DO is equal to PF by FR. Okay. From 1 and 2 equations, students, you can tell this. From 1 and 2 equations, here PD by DO is there, here also PD by DO. PD by DO, PD by DO. In both equations, PD by DO is common. Then you can write PE by EQ is equal to what? PF by FR. PF by FR. PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. So in triangle PQR, see, PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. That means once you recollect that converse of basic proportionality theorem. If a line divides other two sides in the same ratio, that means PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR, then what? This EF is, that line is parallel to the third side. That means EF is parallel to QR according to converse of basic proportionality theorem. Understand, students? Simple now. PE by EQ means PF by FR means according to basic proportionality theorem, converse of basic proportionality theorem, in triangle PQR, this EF is parallel to QR. So what is to be proved, students? EF is parallel to QR. So hence it is proved.